Good morning. How are we? It's Friday, as some of the ladies have pointed out already. It's half term, as I probably should know with my wife being a teacher. Anyway, just didn't come to mind, which I know some of you are excited about, some makes no difference. So, I want to talk today about scales and how we use them, how we can better use them for our advantage, because the scales can go one of two ways. You've got one side who love the accountability, love that weigh-in. They love that check-in, it keeps them on track. And the research shows that the scales can be an important tool in someone's motivation. Whether you should weigh daily, that's another conversation compared to weekly. I mean, just going into that, which makes it not a conversation, another conversation. Traditional slimming clubs, etc., will say weigh weekly. As much as this might keep you accountable, the problem is if your relationship with the scales is so up and down, just be prepared. If you have a very emotional attachment, as in all your progress, all you've done this week is dictated by the number on the scales, just be prepared that if you're a woman especially, you can fluctuate up to 4 pounds daily. 4 pounds daily as a norm, okay? And what if this is making you do certain things around weigh-in to make it lower, then you've got to consider what is the point of the journey. Is this actually taking you closer to it? Morning, Gio. And that's why if someone likes the scales but doesn't like the fluctuations, for a short period of time at least, I would actually recommend you weigh daily for your mind. So you can see the fluctuations and then add up all the weights each day. So you weigh yourself on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You've got 7 weights. Add them up, divide them by 7. That gives you an average for the week. The reason I bring that up is then you can see week on week your average weight rather than just a potluck day, which doesn't actually represent perhaps the things you've done. Because you could fluctuate based on medication, if you're menopause, menstrual cycle, water intake, check this, vegetable intake, your fibre intake, how late you eat one night if you're weighing in the morning, what you've eaten in that day if you're weighing in the day. And to put all your emphasis on that is unfair, to be honest, because we forget about all the non-scale victories. So I was chatting to someone yesterday and they said, yeah, I haven't lost as much weight as I'd thought. And I went, my mistake here, I went straight into, okay, what have you been doing? And then as soon as what's your measurements then? Well, I've lost measurements around here, around my hips especially. I was like, that's great. Why are we putting so much emphasis on the weight here when, you've only been doing it a few weeks and you've lost some inches from a place that, let's face it, correlates with diabetes, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, cancer. Like, what a great win you've had, yet we're focusing on the weight. That's only one measure. That will follow. It's probably where you've added in certain muscle strengthening exercise, your body shape is starting to change. Yep, I can feel my body shape has changed, but the scales haven't quite moved yet. And it's, in fact, our conditioning on that. And we forget these non-scale victories. Why aren't they celebrated so much? And there's definitely an anti-diet movement at the moment, which has definite benefits to our mindset around this, because health is so much more than physical. We've got mental health, spiritual health, all these areas as well, which help us deal with, because you could be physically healthy, but you could be depressed, restricted, unhappy in other areas of your life, be it relationships, family, work, professionally. That doesn't mean you're healthy. Likewise, the opposite. You could have low physical health but high health in those areas, and it's getting that balance right. And what those non-scale victories allow us to do is take a more holistic approach from it. I've enjoyed treating myself better. I've enjoyed not beating myself up if I want a glass of wine on these days, because I've actually said to myself that I'm going to have them on this day, rather than I shouldn't be drinking. Let me just drink. I shouldn't be drinking. I hope I have a good day today. Hope isn't really a strategy, right? Hope is just leaving it to chance. And if you think what we're actually doing, we're leaving our health to chance. And actually we then beat ourselves up, whereas we could do the same thing and say, I'm just going to, this week I'm going to drink Friday, Saturday and Sunday as well. Just having a conversation yesterday with someone. And as a result of that, she treats herself better when she does it. She enjoys it more. She doesn't beat herself up every sip. Not that she doesn't enjoy it still. She still enjoys it, but then the next day it's a bit like, yeah, I'm just useless. We use this language and we beat ourselves up from it. And it's really sad to see, because actually, if you looked at the last week or the week before, we're doing better than we were then, yet we're still beating ourselves up. What if these non-scale victories actually went higher in your estimate of, how important they are? I'm happier in my own skin, people say. My clothes are fitting better. I feel stronger and fitter. When I climb the stairs, I'm no longer out of breath. I might say yes to that walk with my daughter, which I'm nervously saying yes to. That's what someone said, nervously saying yes to at the moment. But I might say a bold yes now. Yeah, let's do the full walk. I won't have to pretend to stop looking at the trees, going, I'm just looking at the trees when I'm gasping for my breath. These are huge non-scale victories that we need to know are having a significant clinical difference on someone's health. Of course, your weight will also impact your health, more so physical, but it can also impact mental as well, indirectly. And that's why looking at these non-scale victories are more instant gratification. Some of them. For example, I did a workout today. Remind yourself of why that's important. What do you get from it? Endorphins, mental health, I feel fit, that sense of achievement. Start tracking these things. It's what we do with somehow my daughter's shoes are on my desk. And this sums up my life. The daughter's shoes on the desk, a little nap mask, and then I finally found our Kickstart book. So anyway, where was I? So this is why we set those 3 habits in here. So you're tracking daily on the food, the fitness, the self-care. Wow, look how many days I did exercise this week. Regardless of what you think about weight right now, you're getting fitter and stronger. That's awesome. Food, did you stick to your 1 food habit this week that we set you? Yes or no? I did it, yeah. Wow, it might become a habit in 28 days, 40 days. Then you can add a next one in. It might not be significant doing it daily right now, but they're starting to add up. Just like bad habits, you don't just click your fingers and you're out of shape or not feeling great. It adds up gradually. We have a strategy for feeling good and a strategy for feeling rubbish. We're sometimes just not aware of it. And I can tell you my strategy for feeling rubbish. It's going to bed late. That's pretty much it. When I go to bed late, that's a strategy for feeling rubbish the next day. And that's why my attention, so I can focus on one thing rather than everything, which is overwhelming. My one thing that has to happen at the moment is bed by 10. Bed by 10, game changer for my energy levels, game changer for my productivity, patience the next day, how I feel, my mindset, my outlook on perhaps news. Like if you look at our outlook on news, even news about us, even it could be like what the scales have done today. If I'm tired, my energy is low, it's way worse. Literally, it's way worse than it actually is. I'll perceive it as way worse. And it's just a reminder that your energy is probably your most important resource. So you've got to protect it. Sleep, self-care. That's what I mean by these. Sleep, self-care. Recovery time. Recovery is a prerequisite, not a reward. Recovery is a prerequisite, not a reward. Then you've got to create it. How are you creating energy? Energy doesn't just come. Are you exercising? Sometimes, we have to say, but I don't really feel like it. What does feeling like it look like? How do you know when you feel like it? Sometimes you've got to do it to feel like it. And how would you know? Something I'd say is commit to doing a 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minutes of exercise. I did one yesterday on this page, by the way. If you just scroll down a bit, there's a 1 minute exercise workout. Do that. If after that you just still don't feel like it, be kind to yourself. I'm not feeling it today. If after that 1 minute you felt quite good, maybe do it again. Maybe go for a walk. Maybe do something else. That's how you build that momentum. That's how you'll truly know if you feel like it. Because otherwise you might be making a choice whether you feel like it or not based on your energy levels. which is biased. Because you, like me, you'll know that exercise makes you feel good, but it's just providing enough evidence to tell that voice in our head that. And guess what? Sometimes we don't even need to provide evidence with it, we just need to do it and know that we are in control. I've gone off on a tangent, and I best shoot because we are live at 6:30 for our morning arms workout. So if you want to join us on Monday, by the way, for our free 5-day Kickstart, I'll be going over one workout daily, one short task daily. It's completely free, by the way, and I'll be live in the evening to delve into a bit more detail on your specific areas. So where you want to delve into it, it's food, fitness, self-care, whatever it is, the nutrition side, that's where we come in on the evening. You can do them whenever suits you, by the way. You don't have to come in at a certain time. So I'll love you and leave you. Have a great day. Okay, happy Friday, and speak soon.